Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of March 3rd. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check your other two signs videos out for deeper messages. Virgo, we have the last of the eclipses this season in your sign today. So eclipsing a whole part of your ass. I don't know what that means, but you will find out what that means this week. We'll see what that means together, I guess, in a second when I get to these cards. But we are also, with this full moon lunacy, on top of the Mercury retrograde, where we have our communication, technology, transportation hiccups. So know that things are feeling a little bit more chaotic than they normally would in this pre-shadow to our astrological new year on the 20th, and that's when the Mercury retrograde ends. So double down with this energy, and we're gonna add to it. We're gonna add to it with Venus moving into Aries, so goddess of love, moving into a Mars god of war ruled sign, and she doesn't like being there. She does not like being there. So while Aries Venus can be passionate, it also can be feisty in all kinds of ways that we don't recommend. But we'll see what that means for Virgo. I'm using the Lunalapin tarot deck. This is a bootleg copy I got from the Arizona Mills Mall. I don't think they sell them anymore, so I don't know. One day, hopefully I will get it, because it didn't come with a book. And so I've had a few things come through that were like, I don't know what that even means, but here we go. We're going to work with it anyways. All right. So let's see, Virgo, what do we got going on for you? The Seven of Swords. Look at you. It's like after this full moon or this lunar eclipse in your sign, it's like, it's not necessarily like a successful victory. It's just you are getting away with whatever you can right now. You are just getting away as stealthily, as sneakily, as just like leave, like you're just done and you want to be packed at the end of the day. That is the energy of this week. You're meeting it. This is the cutest card ever. The Knight of Wands. And so this Knight of Wands, it's like you went into a situation that you were not prepared for, but you went in confident. You're going confidently into spaces, but it's like right now, you just may not have the energy or the muscle memory yet to get the things you need done. So it's like, Virgo, if you have a meeting or an interview, it's like you're trying to prepare the best that you can, but you do not know the situation that you are walking into. So it's just like right now is extra draining for you, and so you're gonna need to plan as best as you can for that. You got the Magician though. You got the Magician because yeah, there is an eclipse in your sign right now. The world is full of potential and possibilities, but you have to also be willing to enter the world from a place of not knowing, beginner mindset. And even when you are like a master teacher, you are still a student. Even in times where I've like taught classes, watching people with new eyes has taught me as much as I could learn from my greatest teachers as well. So Virgo, be willing to look at the world with new eyes as well. Yeah? Okay. Death. No shit, you got an eclipse fucking today. So that is what it is. Death is not a bad card. It is a place where you just know that there is a point in time where something that worked once before isn't working for you now. It is the time when you realize that My best example is when, you're okay, buddy, is like when I got Watson or when I met Watson, and in that moment I had to kill or let die that part of me that was able to get up and do whatever on a whim because I was going to be taking care of this puppy for the next like year or so. So it's like death is just knowing that your life has to change. So a better example for other people would probably be for real children, I'm sure. But yeah, like it's just accepting that there is a death. It's like, you know, changing states, changing jobs. If you are in need of a surgery and your body is gonna work a completely different way, there's a lot of ways that death shows up in our life every day, and it's just learning that death is a part of life and not letting that fear of death run you anymore. Yeah, that's all it is. But so on that, for you, Virgo, we're also gonna pull a card from the Enchanted map deck, because with the Delulu and chaotic moment of this Pisces season that we've had, we're gonna pull an Enchanted map for some honesty and some clarity, and yours is reversed, but it is the Field of Dreams card. So when this card is reversed, it's saying that the Field of Dreams is a place that cannot flourish if you don't put your time and energy into seeing it grow. It's like that farmer cannot pull up the roots of a project and make sure that things are going. You need to actually put your attention. You have to have faith that things will work out in your favor. You have to have faith that things are moving the way that they're supposed to. And then also, because it's reversed, Field of Dreams is saying that don't be Dorothy falling asleep in a poppy field right now. Don't get lost in that fantasy either. Yeah, have hope in the fantasy, but don't get lost in it. That is what you have this week, Virgo. I do hope that you leave this eclipse feeling empowered, feeling like you can face whatever comes your way this week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.